Welcome back, guys. Crypto channel. Today we'd like to talk about Altlayer, what's happened recently, why we pump it, and why we dump it. Let's dive in. Everything's so simple, guys. The Upbeat just today listed the Hadal protocol and Altlayer. So this was announcement. We usually pump, and after the few days, if you watch all my previous videos, you know how this model looks like. Usually it's one spike, usually it's 100% or even 200% just in 5 minutes, right? And after that, slowly but surely we drop it down. So I hope you're not hop in at that pump if you didn't bought Altlayer before. I'm in Altlayer, like you know, I hold Altlayer and I'm not out at a break even because I always honest with you. So my entry at Altlayer in global for investment, it's around 6 cents and 2. So I'm in losses around 54%. So yes, 56% even down on the spot position. So for investment, global targets, you know, I mark this one, it's yearly open. Maybe at yearly open, I will out at the break even. Maybe. I can't know for this current moment what decision I will take at the yearly open. Depends of the market condition in general, depends of BTC dominance and all of this stuff. You know, I will be in profit. So maybe at 12 cents, I will withdraw initial deposit, right? And leave some free tokens, 50%. I mean, maybe I will out 100%. Just in profit, 100% in profit, and forget about the Altlayer. It's hard to say. Now Altlayer around 175 million market capitalization. So $1, it should be 3.5 billion at this current supply. This initiation accumulation pump model basically still relevant, you know, still not invalidated. You remember all levels. So from that low to the swing position based on initiation accumulation pump model level, we can I wish to fix the profit at 40 cents, 1,500% gain, around 500% gains. If you believe in new all-time high, for example, like $1 over the 3 billion market capitalization, right? Yes, you can wait even the $1 or so. My conservative price target, if this target is not a pure scam, because yesterday we saw the example of brand new one, utility token, fundamental polyhedra. We can't know what will happen with the Altlayer. And yes, I took my own risk because I can't know what the market maker will do with this token. Why do they list now on an Upbeat? In the moment, guys, we can't know. Usually need to see some few days after the pump and listing on Upbeat, the market calm down a little bit, and after that maybe buy back, right? Some example was with Drift, the token pump 400, around 3 or 400%. And only after that we saw the correction. That's why I will add notification at the yearly open at 10 cents round number at 61 level by FIB. Maybe, I told you maybe at that time, you know, I will withdraw my initial deposit. Now it's hard to say. Now I'm not touching. I'm not cut my losses. You know, I do nothing. I'm not buying more. I'm not a fan of all this DCA stuff. Also, like, you know, I'm interested now in on-chain things, and here we can see how 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago, the Upbeat start deposit the Altlayer to their wallets, to the hot wallet. So this is one take. Next one, this interesting moment 1 hour ago, the big market maker, GSR, market maker sent 1 million worth to the Binance hot wallet Altlayer. It's kind of weird, right? So this is a GC market main wallet with 7 million sent to the Binance, right? This one, 1 million. After that, they sent to the hot wallet and probably can sell it. Here we can see the from cold wallet to the hot wallet, some transfers. Also the Upbeat, some transfers. But this is the most interesting because it's, you know, the company, not some wallet of exchange, right? You can double check and track all of these transfers. Here also, 2 hours ago, some wallet sent to the Coinbase hot wallet, almost 1 million also. And after that, of course, we saw the dump. Here's a bit hump. here for 60k, 65k, 65k, 73 sent to this wallet, and this wallet sent to the Bybit deposit. So everything kind of interesting, right? Who stay behind this pump and dump. Of course, the market reacts. Everything looks okay for Altlayer. Main target, and wait guys, I'm not recommend you to hop in any token. I just share my ideas. These ideas can be right or wrong. At the end, only time will show us, right? And I'm in losses now on Altlayer, but I took my own risk and I wait my target. I'm not dreaming about $5, $10 and all of this random stuff for Altlayer. My target for Altlayer zone of interest, I share with you here. After listing, you remember the first video what I shared in January 2024, we landed to the first zone of interest, bounce, drop to the bad zone, bounce. You could fix a profit, with raw initial deposits. Now we are under the best zone to buy. So what to do? It's only up to you. So if you want to take a risk, now you can get a better entry than I get, 50% better, right, than my entry. Can we drop and invalidate the idea? Yes. The fundraising rounds was around 0.208. So yes, we can drop and sweep the listing price on the Binance, right? The listing price was maybe sweep, maybe not, 0.206, right? And I wait just targets. That's why at this current moment, I can't know if we can't also know what will happen next. If here we will trade one more year, for example, and here will be the top for BTC, the BTC dominance, for example, here will be 50% or 45, definitely I will out of Altlayer, definitely. So that's the point. Now I will just add notification and track it, right? Better, of course, based on the plan, fix Altlayer here in my zone of interest for swing trade. Can we hit the new all-time high? Yes. If this project is not a pure scam, we can hit new all-time high. At this current moment, we can't know because I once again repeat it again. Yesterday example with ZK Polyhedra. At any moment, the team, the market maker, the whatever, can dump the price immediately, press sell by market, and crash the price from $2 to 25 cents. It was incredible. So that's a point. I'm not paying attention for what Altlayer will post on their Twitter. Do they share some partnership and all of this stuff, guys? Let's be real. We can't know. You saw that some market makers sent a 1 million value of Altlayer to the exchange. Of course, they know more than we are now. So that's why we trade against the insiders. We not invest in tech and pray. So, they will find some solution for something in a blockchain and this token will pump. No, this token will pump because of market makers and the centralized exchanges. If somebody get interest to pump this token, or funds get an interest to pump this token. This was just a basic upbeat listing, same model, pump. After that, we're slowly going down. For example, 70% drop. And if the market maker get an interest in this token still, yes, we can go to the main targets. I hope with the BTC dominance under 50% at 45%, if we will see that dominance here, the Altlayer can pump to, for example, 40 cents. So yes, it's realistic numbers, guys. I'm not dreaming about $1, 3 billion market capitalization easily. We still got unlocks, we still got some early investors, some funds. So they in a huge profit at this current moment at 4 cents. That's why it's hard to say what will happen with this token. Let's double check, guys, with my custom manager set what's going on. And I don't see any reason why we have to sell Altlayer now. Based on current sentiment on the market, based on current BTC price, on a BTC dominance, here's an accumulation. So everything looks healthy for Altlayer. Direction we lay down at the bottom. So this is not a distribution zone. Here's a pure capitulation and disbelief on the market mood. Definitely. Daily time frame here. Kind of interesting, right? Because here was accumulation before the pump. This is also how you can track and use my indicator set to understand the logic of the potential pumps. Of course, nobody could predict the listing on a upbeat. Usually, something happened, and after that they post like, oh, here we listed the Altlayer. But you saw they deposit the Altlayer before the listing. We can't track all tokens even on chain, right? That's why I use my indicator set and track. This was accumulation. So my logic is I'm not cut my losses, because I don't see any reason to sell now. Time to sell, I will be here if and when I will see on direction on the daily or on the weekly, time to out of this token, work in a complex. Now, basically no signal to out of this token globally. Trade on, here was sell, buy back was recently 2 cents 58 today, buy back. Of course, on the smaller time frames, you could find another picture here. Was the last signal to buy, here was a sell, take profit, buy. So 3 days ago, imagine 3 days ago, we got a signal to buy on 4 hour time frame. Here's a take profit, recommendation close position, not a sell, but recommendation close position. Here was also a signal to buy on 12 hour time frame. Here's a take profit. Would be good to see the drop to 3 cents. It's hard to say, how low we can drop. We can drop even in the invalidate the idea. Yes, it's more than real to see. If we talk about a local pumps, just use the basic FIB here. Let's say we're the starting point. So that's the point of how the problem with the starting point. So here, if this was a starting point, at least we can drop to 3 cents 20, 3 cents 24 or 3 cents. Would be good. 3 cents, comfortable price. Maybe they will hold the line and put the price higher again. We can't know. But we work with our own plan. 1 hour time frame here was a money inflow, money outflow, RSI bullish divergence and MACD bullish divergence a few hours before the pump, money outflow. So step by step, the money outflow in 1 hour time frame. Here's on the 4 hour time frame also. Here was a money inflow, money outflow. Now, globally, let's go to the daily. Globally, no money outflow. The last one was here. The problem is, at this current moment on the daily, no new money inflow. On the weekly, here, somebody accumulate this token at, let's say, 5 cents, 3 cents 90, 4 cents 63. So around, we can say 4 cents, they got entries. Somebody, we can't know who stay behind this accumulation. That's why logically all eyes now after correction at the yearly open. So the yearly open, the 10 cents, just like speculation, I will track what to do with this token. Last indicator, guys, is take profit. On the weekly, there's no data. On the daily, I wish to see here. I waited to open the futures trade for Altlayer at 2 cents. They won't give us me to open trade, and I'm skipping the Altlayer. I waited a long time period, but I don't want to gamble, without any reason. And for me, there was no reason to open, for example, long, even for example with second leverage, because 20% it could be the big stop loss. That's why I'm not opening. Of course, like influencer, I could say I'm opening the trade, perfect trade, blah blah blah, all this stuff. No, guys, I waited the buy line, the token not triggered buy line, even on the 12 time frame not triggered, but we triggered take profit and the exit line. That's why at the plan is at 2 cents. Maybe I will try, at this current moment, it's 2 cents. Maybe I will try open the futures trade on Altlayer. I don't know, we need to see some few days down correction. These lines are dynamic, so basically the line can be, I don't know, until that time at 3 cents, for example. I will try to open the futures position for speculation with the proper money management stop loss, right? Now, I don't see any logical setup, any logical entry after the upbeat to open long for this current moment. To buy on a spot, of course, you can accumulate step by step. Spot is, of course, spot is not a safe haven, definitely. But if you open a position, imagine you could get a profit like 100%. So with 10x leverage, this could be the 1000% profit. But who could predict? Who could predict? So the Upbit gonna list it. That's why, guys, be careful at this current moment. Targets, middle term, my personal targets. I explained you the logical exit. I explained you where I would like to open the longs with the futures. I explained you. So now I'm just wait. Also, I don't see any reason to open short now. Short could be at 5 cents here. It was a logical short. We trade over exit line and test 86 level by FIB below. So guys, I hope you like this video. Write us in a comment what do you think about Altlayer. If you would like to trade as my customer request I would show in this video, just write me DM. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.